In fact, it might be better to use the hull laser, but we'll decide what weapon to use when we get into combat. At least we didn't have to flee from a rock ship. Now this one looks scary because it is a ship here with a 5-shot heavy laser, which is kind of annoying. And I am just going to use a crystal burst laser because they only have 2 bars of shields. We'll backup battery right about in a minute. There we go. Backup battery right now. Their 5-shot laser is about to fire. Almost 50% dodge chance, 3 bars of shields. Ideally, that's enough. It is enough. Let's get power back into oxygen. I could hit him in weapons again, but I think I'm gonna hit him in weapons again. Good, get that laser offline. Now I can hit him in shields, and then guilt-free attack them in weapons and shields. Fire in the sensors room, the Rockman will put that out. Don't have to worry about it. Shields are down, we can see what's happening aboard their ship. They're just putting out a couple of fires, no big problem. Should be pretty easy rest of this encounter. They're going to try to surrender, no thank you. Hopefully we can fire again before the next solar flare hits. I would like to get out of here before we get more fires. Might be able to. We can. A bit close, but we can make it out. Ah, reject their offer. It's another rock ship. This should be at least number 3. As long as they don't escape or kill us. It's always possible. We could miss with every single one of our shots. They do have a Hermes, so let's get the dodge chance up. Actually, we don't need this much shield power, do we? Not nearly this much shield power. Let's get hard power into everything that needs it. So just like this, I suppose. 45% chance to dodge this missile. Can almost fire first before their missile does, but we're just a little bit too slow. These crystal weapons, one of the big downsides of using them is that they take forever to fire. Take out their shields, let my weapons sneak in and do more damage. Good, shields in the red. The missile launcher is back online, but because it was just offline until just a minute or just a second to go, we will be able to land in shots before it fires, as long as we can actually land shots, which we can't, so we're gonna get hit by a missile. I tried. I tried, but unfortunately my crew did not want to actually land their shots. They put good trust in their pilots, let's just say that. Good, come on. In fact, you know what? Take out piloting now. I know that we could probably kill that human, but like, what's the point? If we can just kill them, then we'll be done. So there's at least 3. Rock ships destroyed. 67 scrap. We need to get some more weapon power so we can use more weapons, so let's do that. And at 75 scrap, I can get the hull laser online, and then I'll have 6 shots going in at the enemy, which is just fine. Hail them. Simple ship to kill. The only thing we have to worry about here is the bomb, because their double shot heavy laser will bounce off the shields, their beam will bounce off the shields. But that bomb, if it's an ion bomb landing in the shield room, that's a problem. That's the biggest problem. Ion bomb landing in weapons. Let's fire off 1 shot before we lose weapon power, because we will lose all weapon power here. It does 4 ion damage, so that's not going to come back online anytime soon. We missed our shot, but that's okay. Again, they can't damage us unless they ionize the shield system. Let's get that dodge chance up now that we have excess weapon power. And I should have definitely have used the backup battery. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Probably just because it doesn't seem completely necessary, does it? But we should definitely have that online, especially when they're firing the bombs. So we'll wait a second. Then we'll activate it. Get it maxily powered up. Burst goes in first, then Crystal Heavy. And if it lands, good. You know, I actually should have just fired in on their shield system now that I think about it. Med Bay's offline. Doesn't matter. Yeah, should have definitely fired in on shields first. Take those shields offline. Allow us to sneak in more damage. My bad. Backup batteries offline. At least that bomb missed, and it didn't land in our shield room. So I'm going to divert a little bit of power into oxygen. We have some time here. I was thinking about what to fire on, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Just kill him. If all the shots land, we'll be fine. Okay, we got a lot of scrap out of that. Not enough to actually get that next weapon online, but we're almost there. A small rebel ship that has a lot of shield integrity. So at this point, I think we go to the heavy laser, or the hull laser, I should say. Oh my god, how much weapon power do I need? Because those 3 shots should ideally take out the enemy shields so that the crystal burst can go in and hit and do some damage. Because the problem with using the crystal heavy is that if it hits the shield, it only takes down 1 bar. The whole laser fires in 3 shots, those can take out the shields, and then both crystal burst shots can land. And we want to stop them from escaping too, so we do kind of need to go in on their like piloting system or something. We'll get our dodge chance up before they fire. 35% chance to dodge. They got a lot of weapons, but we need to take out their piloting or shields first. Let's do shields first. Well, we're not going to be able to kill them. They're going to get away, almost certainly. We missed basically every one of our hull laser shots, so that's a bit of a problem. Let's just say that. Oxygen's going to go down, but we need the power right now. Okay, there's a couple of shots on shield. We might be able to stop them from escaping, but probably not. Flak shot's doing a number on our shields. Let's get the power in. Yeah, they're going to escape. No point in staying, so let's just let them escape, I suppose. It's paused. You don't get a penalty when the cargo ship escapes, so we might as well just let it happen. Get everyone back up to full health, allow the oxygen to come back just a little bit, and we'll switch back over to the Crystal Heavy. I definitely need more reactor power at this point. Unfortunately, I need to get the weapon online too. So it's kind of a... destroy the ship. It's kind of just a bad situation we've got here. That is enough scrap that we can get the hull laser online though, and even if it costs us a lot of dodge chance, I think we have to at this point. We need more weapon power. We need to be able to land in shots on enemy shields and take out ships without needing to worry about them damaging us. Like if I could have fired on that last ship's weapon system, then I could have gone heavy on their piloting and not worried about their shields at all, or something like that. So their mind controlling the engine personnel does not bother me in the least. They've got a lot of lasers though, so we will backup battery into shields, I think, and we'll oxygen into the engines right now. We'll make sure the oxygen stays powered up because our oxygen level, it's better than what it was a minute ago, which was about 40%. But we should be able to take out their weapons with this next shot. Get that engine power up. Good. Their weapons being down, we can just stay put for a minute because we're fine. Mind control the Rockman. I don't want him to destroy the sensors. We're gonna have the NG go deal with him for a minute. They're trying to escape, but they are not going to make it out of here alive. Like, I didn't care if the human destroyed a part of the engine room because he could just repair it and get training. I do mind if the Rockman destroys the sensors because that will actually deal hull damage since I only have 1 bar of sensor power. I only have 1 integrity in the system. So everyone gets healed up. We will upgrade the reactor so that we can keep more stuff online. And we'll jump to... I guess all these 3 beacons and then over to the right side and then down. Bring it aboard. If we fight, we fight. We fight. Okay, I mean, it's not that bad. You boarded the wrong ship, I think. You would have been better off probably just sticking to staying inside the cargo container that I found you floating in. I don't know if it's second or third level sensors, but one of those two will get you a blue event option in here. That and long range scanners, maybe? Maybe it's the advanced life form scanner, the augment that's useless if you have a slug. No, I guess not entirely useless if you get a blue event option out of it occasionally. Unfortunately, nothing at that beacon. But hey, we don't really care about the NGs, we care about rocks. Find me more rocks. Another rock ship? Nah. Rebel ship with a couple of lasers and a combat drone Mark II. This is gonna be scary, I think. Until we can land in enough... Well, I was gonna say that combat drone's gonna do a number on our shields, but then it got hit by an asteroid, so I don't feel too bad now. But yeah, we need to land in some shots to take out their weapons, and ideally their drones. Let's try that right now. We took out the drone, and honestly, if I'm gonna take out one, I'd probably prefer that it's the drone, just because it deals so much shield damage. And now we can go in and attack their weapons, maybe even oxygen a little bit too. We missed with the oxygen shot, but that's okay. Their weapons are offline. We should be fine. They will get the drone repaired shortly, so we do need to fire on it again. A lot of missiles, but we don't have a missile launcher, and we already have 19, so we can get the 15 option if we need to, getting rid of 15 missiles in exchange for hull repair and probably a reactor upgrade or scrap at whatever beacon that is. Hail them. Yeah, I don't need missiles, so we will make that trade, and we will go to a rebel-controlled sector. Oh boy! I'm sure we're gonna find a ton of rock ships here. Pardon the sarcasm, we will not. This achievement hunt is basically over at this point, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was hoping that maybe if we got very lucky we could get a couple of good options for us, but unfortunately it's not gonna happen, but that's okay. You know, I never really expected us to get it on the first run, even though this isn't technically the first time I've tried this, but it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while, that's okay. Need to take out their weapons, I think, first. The double heavy laser ion halberd beam's gonna be kind of annoying. And we took out the ion weapon, that's good enough, honestly. So Mantis is getting chewed up by that mind-controlled unit, but then finally wore off. Get them healed up while we have a minute here, Jesus. Good, piloting's offline, shields are breached and slightly offline as well. We should be able to be fine here. Stop killing each other, please. And we get 40 scrap, that's not bad. That is enough that I can get some more reactor power, because we need it. Good God, have we needed a lot of reactor power. Now we can at least keep the shields fully powered, which is nice. Nothing there, unfortunately. Could get some more reactor power, in fact. Fend for ourselves, we get into combat. Ooh, there's a ionization, or a ion intruder drone coming right at us. That's kind of scary. Let's depower the shield slightly because they have a missile and 2 lasers only. That's gonna land in the shield room, which is pretty much the worst thing that it could possibly land in. So let's go in there and try to destroy it as quickly as we can. It's going to ionize the room, so get your asses out of there. We're gonna probably take damage from the laser too. Damn. Yep, here it comes. We have a 45% chance to dodge it though. We didn't dodge the first shot, unfortunately. Need to get these guys in there to get the shields back online, get them repaired, and we need to destroy their weapon system. So we did actually manage to dodge that heavy laser shot, but that drone is still doing a number on us. It managed to sneak in one shot, take out the piloting system. There's a fire in there. Rockman, see if you can't put out that fire, please. Good, their weapons are now fully offline, so we're not going to get hit by any more missiles at least. They're going to send in another boarding drone. Let's make sure the shields are staying powered up as much as possible anyways. Oh boy! Another breach in the shield room, lovely. Jerks, that's what they are, they're just a bunch of jerks. I might as well have the Rockman go for the repair, and the Mantises can go in the oxygen room and attack that drone. And we will go after their shields, because we need them to like piss off for a while, and the best way to do that is just to destroy them. Okay, fix the breach, please. Now everyone go into the med bay, get healed up for crying out loud. We got a little bit of scrap out of it. Enough, probably enough to make this worth it. You know, we didn't take too much damage there. I'm sure everyone gets healed up, and we will probably get some more reactor upgrade, honestly. At least one more, so that I can use the backup battery, put that power in engines, and then have everything necessary powered up. And with 74 scrap, what do we do? Suppose we just save it. Buy another weapon at some point, maybe a new system. Should have probably had a new system at some point. Unfortunately, we don't. Had the opportunity to buy crew teleporter, drone control, cloaking. We didn't have the scrap for cloaking. What am I saying? Okay, get that dodge chance up to 45%. It's elite. I think that's Alito. Nah, that was a Artemis. Sucks. Take out their weapons. Nah, they still have the... Still have that missile launcher online, unfortunately. Scoops! Go get the shields online, please. I was gonna say go get healed up, but no. Since we got hit, go get that stuff offline. And there we go. Their weapons are now offline. Mantises get out of the med bay. You guys go get healed up. All right, we did take out their piloting system. Their shields are breached. So those shields are not going to get repaired anytime soon. And with no dodge chance, this should be it right here. Relatively easy encounter other than the missile. You know what? Just decline. We don't... I was curious to see if we got anything out of that by declining. We don't, but I couldn't use another crew member anyway, so what was the point? There wasn't. I wasn't going to accept him. We have a good engine personnel, and I like the crew layout we have. Two Crystal crew members, an Engie, a Rockman, 2 Mantises. That's pretty good. Hacking drone, no boarding drone, combat drone, flak gun, heavy laser, some sort of a bomb. Oxygen's been hacked. If you're gonna hack something, I'm glad it's O2. Get the backup battery going in just a second. For when their lasers come in, keep the shields up for as long as we can. And luckily they missed with all of their shots. So first thing we do, take out their weapons. 2 breaches is very nice. The oxygen is not gonna get filled in that room very quickly. And they're starting to get damaged. We might be able to kill the crew here. Yeah, we might be able to kill the crew here. All the breaches got fixed, so we can kill a couple crew members, but unless we can breach that room again, it's not gonna happen. And give it a shot. Hey, we breached it, but they are trying to get away, so we will have to end up killing their pilot and their shield personnel, which we can actually do. They're all wounded. Get it repaired, get it repaired. Yes! They're repairing instead of fleeing. This is exactly what I wanted. I mean, would prefer to kill all 3 of them, but this is okay. Yeah, He thought about it. He's like, I need to go fix up the weapons. But, wasn't gonna help him. They were dead anyways. Another rebel ship, as expected, because this is a rebel sector. A bomb, a beam, a laser. The defense drone Mark II is annoying, but we do have a lot of lasers. We have 6 lasers that can't shoot down everything. Bomb in the piloting system is a little bit annoying, but as long as he doesn't take crew damage, then we can just keep him in that piloting room, get it fixed up. What do we take out first? Probably shields. But their repair drone's gonna get it repaired very quickly. So let's attack their drone system with everything. Good, we landed in a couple of shots. Repair drone's gonna get himself repaired up, unfortunately, but hey, we did some damage. That's all we could have hoped for, really. Maybe hit him in engines, reduce their dodge chance a little bit more reliably. We did no damage there. We know we can do damage to them, and we know that we can avoid all damage just by dodging these missiles or bombs. They don't have missiles. So this will be a fine encounter for us. It's just gonna take a while. We have to land enough shots to kill their hull, and we can only do like 1 or 2 points of damage each round. Okay, the bomb missed. So this will be an annoying encounter, but it's not gonna be too bad. I should have fired at the same time. I did not, but we did land a couple of shots in there and do some damage to their engine room. If the engines stay wounded, when we fire again, we have a higher chance of actually landing shots. It's kind of what I'm counting on here. Nah, they got it all repaired, unfortunately. That repair drone repairs very quickly. Another bomb missed. They will run out of bombs eventually. This crew member is almost dead, so, you know, we are also just killing crew slowly. One day, this ship will die. Unless they try to escape, in which case we're gonna have a bit of a problem. He's dead, it's breached, engines are offline, repair drone is stunned. This is our moment. And the bomb is going to land in the weapons room, taking that crystal burst offline. Everyone get in there and get that stuff replaced. Fixed up, whatever. We can kill them though, we can kill them. We can kill them. Yay! Lucky shot. Excellent. And we get 37 scrap, no store. Get everyone healed up. Power back in the weapon system. Back to your rooms, power back in engines, jump. We'll stay up. And then we'll jump into the nebula and then leave. Okay, a simple auto scout ship. It looks like it only has 1 bar of shields, but I think that's a lie. I think it has more. No, it only has 1. Ion Blast Mark II, burst laser. It is firing the Ion Blast immediately, so we'll get the engines powered up. Just dodge one, dodge one, dodge one. Okay, we dodged a laser at least, and then the Ion landed in an empty room, so we will get the shields back online. Good. Good, good, good. So we should be able to be fine here. The hull laser and the crystal weapon should be able to take out their weapons very easily. In fact, take out the piloting first, because now all 3 hull laser shots will land and we'll take something out. And we took the burst laser offline, which is honestly the only thing we needed to take offline. We will be able to dodge the occasional ion blast shot, and we should be fine. They're not firing because they are damaged, and so they are trying to just wait for the auto repair to take place. Kind of smart. Take out their cloak, and that was it. 20 scrap and sector scans. So we know that there's not going to be the special event in the sector because it occurs at an empty beacon. These all have ships or are stores. And honestly, kind of want to go to a store. Another Rebel Auto Scout. At least this one does not have a cloak. Unfortunately, this one does have multiple ions, which is very annoying. So we need to take out their weapons as quickly as we can. Shields are wounded. Let's get people in there to get that fixed ASAP. Ions landed in the medbay. Dodge it. Oh. Lasers are gonna be firing here in a second. We have no shields at this point. Hey, we did take it offline, but they managed to sneak in a little bit of damage on us. That's okay. Shields will come back online. Excellent. Of course, it doesn't really matter. Their laser's already destroyed, and that's the only thing we really needed to worry about here. Yeah, not enough weapon shots. We need to get that crystal heavy online. Get those shields powered up. A little bit of power in the med bay, but I guess we don't need the med bay powered up right now. We can wait. No piloting. You guys might as well get healed up right now. We have a moment. Now we'll get power into the med bay. Go back to your rooms, and we're done. 32 scrap. With 200 scrap, I have to go to the store. I have to. I can buy anything I want. We can buy mind control. Oh boy, that'll help us. The crew teleporter would be nice. We have a couple of mantises, but I don't think it's enough. Honestly, the breaching missile sounds pretty good. Without having a defense drone mark, or without having a defense scrambler, it kind of does suck though. And we can't get it online with everything else, so like why would we buy it? I don't know. I guess we'll get distraction buoys, give us more time on sectors. We will repair slightly, and then honestly, I don't want mind control. I don't need mind control. I need to kill crew. I need to kill ships better. 125 scrap, what do we do? I don't know. Let's get the sensors upgraded. We'll get the doors, oxygen, more reactor power, and then I guess at this point we save scrap and maybe just find another store and buy weapons. We'll get the backup battery going, get the power into the engines because they have this combat drone Mark II, which is super annoying to deal with. But as long as it doesn't fire very quickly, we shouldn't take any damage, even if both of these lasers land. But we got some good dodges there, so we're okay. And honestly, their weapons don't bother me all that much. Let's attack their piloting first. If we land, it makes future shots less likely to miss. Would have been good if we got it into the red, of course, but that's okay. We might actually take some damage here. They're landing enough shots to be concerned. But hey, we landed a couple in their drone system. Maybe I should have started there, but it looked like we actually did need 2 shots to take it offline. And we only did 1 point of damage to the piloting system anyway, so maybe it was for the best that we fired on piloting first. There we go. With piloting in the red, our next shots will take their shields, not completely down, but it should take them down to 1 bar of shields, and then the next shot after that should destroy them. No, except the piloting's back in the yellow, but we did land in enough shots to make me not a liar. Actually, I guess they could have still had 2 bars of shields if they had redundancy in the system, so I guess I'm just mistaken anyways. It's okay. 28 scrap brings us up to 38. We can go to 1 more beacon, and then we do have to go through rebels at the exit, but because it's in a nebula, there's no ASB, and we should be able to get out of there pretty quickly. So yeah, we'll go to the exit, power up the backup battery. We have weapons, they have weapons, but hopefully ours are better. Or at the very least, fire faster. Flat gun Mark II, very annoying. Missile launcher, very annoying depending on what it is. It looks like it's charging quickly, so it's probably a Hermes. It's gonna fire in just a second. There it goes. Ooh, and it breached the engine room. That's gotta get fixed yesterday, man. That's gotta get fixed because we only have a 20% dodge chance. This flat gun's gonna do a lot of damage. Weapons offline. As long as we still have engine power, I'm okay. Keep the engines online, get them powered up so that we can get the hell out of here. We took a little bit of damage, but that's okay. And I guess we go Uncharted Nebula in the hopes that we can get a rock-controlled sector at this very last beacon here. We do have distraction buoys, so if we do find one, we have a better chance of getting enough time to get the achievement. Who's wounded? Who's wounded? Who's wounded? You're wounded. You guys are wounded, but you're getting stuff repaired. A lot of people are wounded, but they're fine now. Yeah, we really do need another gun at some point. Having this, these crystal weapons at this point is not a good sign. Not a good sign. They're not very good. They just take so long to fire, you know? The fact that they pierce shields is good, but I don't know. For some reason, I just don't like them. All right, Rockman is mind controlled, and he's going into the sensors room. It is a level 2 mind control, which is a little bit annoying, but we have 2 levels of sensors, so ideally he'll be fine there. We can send in the Mantis in a minute. After the first bar of the sensors are offline, we can back up battery. That is a Hermes, so it will fire in just a second. But we did take it out, so it's only good. They're only going to get 1 shot with it. I guess we don't really need to delay him, because with a level 2 mind control, they only break the system and then they just repair it immediately. So that's okay. It's good to know. Good, with their shields being at only level 1, I can just auto-fire the Crystal Burst and the Crystal Heavy, and then the Hull Laser should be able to sneak in and do damage to the shield room. Ideally, we take their piloting out. There we go. Good. I'll wait for the ionization to wear out. I'm never exactly sure if you jump, if the ionization completely depletes itself. I think if you're safe, it does, but whatever. Okay, nothing at those beacons, very unfortunate. Let's go to a couple more beacons and then hit up the store. Would love to buy another gun, of course. Rock ship, we have to fight them. Repugnant, arm the weapons. They have 1 burst laser and 1 halberd, so we get our weapons powered up first. As many weapons as we can power up, and I suppose we might as well use the 1 power Crystal Heavy instead of the Hull Laser, or instead of the 2 power Crystal Burst. They do the same amount of damage. Actually, you know what? Because they don't have shields, why don't we do it like this? We'll use the Crystal Heavy weapons to attack their weapon system, take their weapons offline, protect us from damage, and then we will, that's very annoying. And then we will, that's very annoying. And then we'll put all of our power into our weapons when their weapons are offline. So we will get the backup battery going, give us that dodge chance that we need, because they are going to be firing in 3-shot laser and the halberd beam in just a split second after. Hey, but our shields came back online with enough time to spare. Lovely. Okay, we hit him in the weapons a couple of times, but we do need to actually land in some more shots. Okay, you guys need to leave. Human and Rockman, finish the job, please. They will escape. That's to be expected. They do also have additional power in their weapon system, so we can't do this right now. We need the med bay up. You guys just go back to your rooms for now. We'll get the Mantises healed up, and we'll leave everyone else at whatever health they have. Yeah, I misplayed this slightly. I fired the Crystal Heavy when I shouldn't have. Okay, we lost power, but that's okay. Their weapons are completely offline. Take our shields offline, get the Hull Laser going. Dodge chance, oxygen, med bay. Everyone can go get healed up as well. This is good, this is good. Now, our next shots should come close to destroying them, or it should come close to taking all of their weapons and shields offline. They're still going to have a cloak, because I'm not going to fire on it. Instead, we're going to fire on shields, weapons. Keep those offline. Might as well try to push these guys into the med bay. Might as well lower the oxygen in the room while we're fighting them. Kill at least 2 of them, maybe? Yeah, just kill them both. With no oxygen, then go into the med bay, get yourselves healed up. Get the oxygen online. Watching their weapon system, it's still in the red. Now we'll go in on their cloak slightly. Cannot accept your surrender offer. Unfortunately, the game told me I could not accept your surrender offers. You have to die. You have to die. And they're dead. Excellent, so that's another rock ship destroyed. That's 4. We get a Zoltan shield bypass augment and 47 scrap, which is quite nice. It's a lot of scrap to get, and the shield bypass augment is something that we're probably just gonna sell. So I don't think I'm gonna get a teleporter, and I don't think I'm gonna get mind control. And the bomb, not all that important unless we have a firebomb or something. Firebomb on the 3rd phase of the Rebel flagship could be nice. We'll attack the automated ship, get everything back online. Another missile launcher, this time with a cloak, means that they will fire it and it will probably land, and there's nothing I can do about it. Except backup battery, dodge chance 45%. It is a Hermes. It's gonna hurt for 3. Yep, there it goes. Landed in the piloting system, started a fire. You know what, human? Go get healed up. Rockman and NG will put out the fire. It's already taken damage, so it's already in the red. We don't need to worry about the fire at all. Hopefully our shots take out their weapon. It is offline. We got hit again for even more damage, which sucks, but what's on fire? Oh, the backup battery's on fire. Okay, well, we can just vent the room. Fire's put out. Now go get that stuff repaired. Taking a lot of damage from missiles. We need missile defense at some point soon. Hit him in the shields once. Maybe it would have been better to fire on the piloting system, but I'm just trying to do damage at this point. That missile launcher is offline. That means I'm safe. Well, that sucks. That's okay. Unfortunately, they cloaked as soon as I fired 2 of my weapons. We're gonna have to wait about 13 more seconds to fire again, but it's all right. It's all right. Backup batteries recharged and ready to go. Should probably hit him in piloting and cloak. Good. Piloting's completely in the red. Cloak is partially offline. I don't know if we hit with 1 or 2 shots on the cloak, but ideally they only have a short 5-second cloak. Yes, indeed that's the case. Their weapons are back online, so it doesn't matter what we fire on. Well, it does matter that we fire on weapons to take them offline, but their piloting system is in the red, so they would be destroyed anyways because all of our shots would land. At the store, repair, buy a weapon, buy fuel, buy missile defense. We can buy missile defense, that's what we're going to do. There's no weaponry, unfortunately. Could buy a Zoltan or a slug, that's very much unnecessary. We could buy a cloak. Could buy a cloak. Could buy a cloak. We're gonna have to spend 110 scrap on the drone control system. And the reason for that is because it comes with a combat drone. We have to sell the combat drone, that'll sell for 25, and then we buy the defense drone for 50, that's 110 scrap. Alternatively, we could just buy the cloaking upgrade. Alternatively, we could just buy the hacking upgrade, which kind of functions as rudimentary missile defense because you can hack the enemy weapon systems, reducing the number of missiles that they fire. It's pretty much equivalent to the cloak, I think. But it would also allow us to hack enemy shields even on the 3rd phase of the Rebel, or 1st, 2nd, 3rd phase of the Rebel flagship, do more damage. Let's get that. It's essentially missile defense, but of a different variety, and we will sell the Zoltan shield bypass. It's completely unnecessary at this point. Yeah, that's a totally valid purchase in my opinion. It's functionally missile defense because we are A, killing enemy ships faster because we can hack their shields. We're B, having missile defense because we can just hack their weapons. So right now, for instance, we can hack their shields. Let them fire 1 missile even if it does land. Or do I hack their piloting? Hacking their piloting means 3 shots will land, which will take out the missile weapon. So we'll hack piloting first. Current evasion is 25%. We will wait a minute. Backup battery into our own dodge chance. As soon as we fire, we hack piloting. Keep it down. Hull laser goes in. Crystal weapons go in. All 3 shots land. Boom, it's offline. Now, we did get hit by the missile, but their missile is offline now. And every time we hack, their missile will go offline. So, because all of our shots will land. So we essentially have missile defense, but not quick. It takes time for our missile defense to really get working. Well, we did land in a couple of shots even without the hack, but probably still better to just have it anyways. We'll take damage over time. It's kind of to be expected. And we can hack now. We'll hack. Piloting is now completely destroyed, so even without the hack, we have a 100% chance to hit. They did get their burst laser back online, so the next thing we attack is probably... You know what? The next thing we attack will kill them, so sure, we'll attack them in weapons, but this will destroy them anyways. Okay, who needs healing? Engine personnel needs healing. Get over there. We'll take a minute. I didn't think we got hit in the engine system on this last encounter, but maybe I was mistaken. Maybe that was the previous encounter to this. And we'll keep jumping. Sector 6, ideally we'll find a couple of rock ships here. It can happen. We will attack the pirate. We could activate the advanced weapons threateningly, or we could just attack them. Now, unfortunately, they have a missile launcher. Of course they do. So we're probably going to get hit by the missile. Again, I feel like attacking piloting. I could attack their weapon system, but... Yeah, attack the piloting system. Reduces their dodge chance. Every shot I fire will land. Hopefully we can dodge the missile. Nope. It's another 2 damage taken. Shields are now down to 2 bars, so I need to really make sure to get the power back in the shield system as soon as it comes back. Be able to depower the... I'm not going to depower the engines right now. We'll wait a second. Get the power back in the shields. Okay, fire. Good, missile launcher's offline. I was worried for a second that it wouldn't go offline, but it did. They're trying to bust into the weapon, or into the... I guess they're trying to go through the piloting room because of the layout of their ship. That's good. That's good. It's good for us. They have 1 crew member in there getting stuff repaired anyways. Good, their weapons are fully offline. We got hit for like 4 points of hull damage, and honestly, that's a lot. You know, we can't do that forever. Ooh, luckily we did manage to sneak in a couple of shots, even when they were cloaked. They're trying to get out of the piloting room, probably because there's no oxygen in there, or there's a fire. No oxygen? Is there a fire somewhere else? I don't know. Where are they going? They're going somewhere. Okay, we hit them in the cloak. They can't cloak anymore, but they can't get in there to repair it, which is very nice. Weapons are still offline, but they do have a rockman in there getting it repaired. I know this from earlier. They do have a pilot, or they do have an evasion chance because someone was in the room. But our next volley will kill them because they have no dodge chance. They might get the cloak repaired, but nope, not gonna help them. In an ion stunner, a decent 1-power weapon. We will use it eventually. I think for now, though, we should just upgrade or continue to upgrade the hacking system so that we can use it more effectively, hack for longer. Maybe now we can actually hack shields or weapons. We don't necessarily need to hack piloting. It is still nice to hack piloting, but like right now, for instance, I kind of want to hack them in weapons. It's a nice central room on this ship. Keep that missile launcher offline. Although it looks like it's a breaching missile, so we probably didn't need to hack them here. They're going to try to get into the hacking system. We'll just attack them instead. They got in a couple of shots on my Mantis, so my Mantis is going to be a little bit wounded in this encounter, but that's okay. Our weapons are good to go. We need to take their weapons offline. Good. Okay. NG, Rockman, Mantises. They'll bust their way down in here. We'll attack them. They'll leave. And everyone will go back to their rooms. That went swimmingly. A couple of Mantises aboard their ship, trying to get out. Go into the med bay. Not gonna happen. Are we gonna kill their crew? I think we're gonna kill their crew. NG is gonna die. Mantis is in the weapons room trying to put out the fire. He's gonna get locked in there because of the doors. He's actually gonna try to board my ship, which is fine by me. No, he's gonna try to go into the med bay. Good, that's it, 53 scrap. Killed the crew. It's not a rock ship, so we can do that. We'll upgrade the reactor power a little bit more. I know we don't necessarily need to because we have the backup battery, but we're gonna need this reactor power anyway, so let's just get it now. There won't be a next time open fire. 3 lasers, 1 ion weapon. What do we hack? We will hack the weapon room again, because if we can, again, open a breach, start a fire, these guys are screwed. They're not gonna board me this time, so we don't have that to rely on. You know, killing 1 crew member aboard our ship. But I think it's still worth it to spend the drone parts if we have the drone parts. Ooh, we opened up 2 breaches there. That is lovely. Oxygen has already been depleted. Trying to get into the med bay. Not going to make it. NG's gonna try to fix the breaches, but we can actually keep him busy. A couple of shots landing on him, he's gonna think, hey, I need to go into the med bay. And he's not gonna make it. So now the Mantis is gonna enter, try to finish the job, but Mantis is slow at repairing. Door's gonna lock in behind him. In about 2 seconds, there we go. And the Mantis is gonna die. That's why I like hacking the weapons room on the ship layout, because it is so good. Do some damage to the Mantis. He's gonna try to go into the med bay, and the oxygen is back! So he will make it into the med bay, but we can just fire on the med bay and kill him in there, ideally. Yes, we did! And we got 59 scrap out of it. It was very close, but we made it work. And with 89 scrap, what do we get? I think we save and get the ion stunner. Again, it's a pretty decent 1 power weapon. Takes their shields down 1 bar. Ah, rock ship, excellent. Now this, we need more rock ships than just this, but hey, it's a start. Do we attack, do we hack them? Honestly, we don't need to on this case, because they do not have the weapon power necessary to break through my shields and do damage to me. Hacking them means a greater chance of accidentally killing the crew. We don't want that, we just want to destroy them. So we are just going to attack them as hard as we can. Fish, go get healed up in the med bay, please, buddy. Divert that power away from the hacking system into the med bay, and here we go. Attack their shields. Take their shields down so we can kill them very quickly. The faster we kill them, the less likely it is that they will die from suffocation or something. They're trying to escape. They will not escape, not on my watch. Just auto-fire the crystal burst weapons and auto-fire the hull laser. At this point, trying to surrender, can't. I'm sorry. Gotta kill rock ships. We get another crew member, Maxwell, who's honestly better than the other 2 we have, so we're gonna keep him and get rid of Charlie. Charlie, you can do whatever it is that you do when I dismiss crew members, because I don't know, maybe I shove them out the airlock. Excuse me, maybe I let him sit at the jump beacon in a spacesuit for the next ship to pass by that has room. Honestly, I'll live in the supply cupboard if I have to. Sounds terrible. Will we hack them? Yes. Where? We could hack them in the med bay and potentially kill the crew. We could hack them in the weapon, shields, or piloting and do the same thing. I think we hack them in piloting, reduce their dodge chance to 0, and then I can attack them in the weapons room. And you know what? Screw it. We'll attack them in the weapons room. We can lock them in there. Lock them in there. If we start a breach, if we start a fire, they won't be able to get out. The hacking stun would be very nice right now, but we don't have that. Alright, we did start a breach, kill one crew member. This crew member should be able to repair the breach before the oxygen depletes from the room, and it actually looks like they have a very good O2 system because the oxygen is staying in that room quite heavily. Like, they have a lot of oxygen aboard their ship. So they probably have a level 3 O2 system, I would imagine. Kind of want to wait. Actually, why don't we just, like, get them in there? Then we'll attack them. Stun them, low on HP, but they're still getting stuff repaired. Won't be able to kill the crew, but that's okay. We don't need to kill all the crew of all ships. Oof. Sucks to be them right about now. But hey, there's 42 more scrap. We have 153 in the bank, and nothing really to spend it on unless we wanted to get some more dodge chance, so why not? We have backup battery power that we haven't been using, so let's use it. And 6 engine power is not the minimum, but it's where I would like to be at the minimum, so